James Comey just blasted Trump's shameless lies about the FBI in fiery Twitter response. When Donald Trump is backed into a corner, he does what any self-respecting politician would do: he throws a tantrum, screams witch hunt, and blames Barack Obama. What sounds like the punchline to a poorly written comedy sketch is actually just a brief summary of any 3 a.m. tweet storm by the fame-hungry president. But recently, the subject of his criticism has shifted from the black predecessor whose legacy he wishes to erase to the man who handed him the 2016 election, James Comey. As Robert Mueller continues to close in on the president has had little recourse but to try and undermine the validity of the investigation as a whole. Most recently, this has manifested in a conspiracy theory created, promoted, and nicknamed Spygate by Trump himself, in which he accuses the FBI of planting a spy within Trump's campaign. Trump has also turned on Comey, his former ally, and accused him of lying about the work the FBI conducted under Comey's tenure as director. Knowing one can only get Trump's attention through either Fox and Friends or a well-timed tweet, Comey took to his account to throttle the president over his baseless rewrite of reality. Facts matter. The FBI's use of confidential human sources, the actual term, is tightly regulated and essential to protecting the country. Attacks on the FBI and lying about its work will do lasting damage to our country. How will Republicans explain this to their grandchildren? To be fair, with Trump's continued decimation of the Environmental Protection Agency and his pro-nuke approach to all foreign conflicts, Republican grandchildren might not have anything explained to them, because their future is truly uncertain. Climate change concerns aside, Comey makes an excellent point. Trump continually uses a rhetoric which reinforces an I and I alone ideology that he's pushed since his bid first began in 2015. By dismissing any individual or institution which disagrees with him, Trump isolates himself as the sole leader of this country, like the monarchs from whom our forefathers fled when they colonized the Americas and committed genocide. Comey followed up with another fiery dissent: dangerous time when our country is led by those who will lie about anything, backed by those who will believe anything, based on information from media sources that will say anything. Americans must break out of that bubble and seek truth. There is a clear and present danger whenever Trump or Sarah Huckabee Sanders or any of the rest of his minions intentionally mislead the American public. The miseducation of the American public brought the country to its knees in 2016. To dive any further down this rabbit hole will lead the country further from its origins. Last year, Comey became one of the first people to fall victim to Trump's "You're fired" tagline, at which point Comey pivoted from Never Clinton to Never Trump. Since the switch, Trump has repeatedly accused Comey of lying, with an exponential increase in anti-Comet speech since testifying under oath that he had never been an anonymous source. It would have been nice had Comey come to these realizations prior to writing a letter intended to torch the Remains prospects Clinton had to prevent this mess. Had it not been for James Comey, she might just be sitting the Oval Office, and Trump, well, Trump would probably still be tweeting from a golden toilet at 3 a.m. screeching about the deep state and witch hunts, but not a single person would need to pay attention. It's going to take a much stronger effort on Comey's part to make up for what he's done, but standing up to the president he ushered into the White House is a start.